Hi there, this is Ed Herzog, and in this video what I want to do is I want to talk about what I believe are the top 10 reasons to buy Elementor Pro, the top 10 features that you get when you go from the free version of Elementor to the Pro version. It's not everything you get. There are a lot of different features that you get, but in my opinion, these are the top 10 features. So I'm going to switch over to my desktop and I'm going to take you through a tour of what I consider to be the top 10 features of Elementor Pro. Now the first reason to buy Elementor Pro is to get access to the theme builder. Now what the theme builder allows you to do is allows you to create your headers, your footers, your blog posts, your 404 page, and your archive pages however you want. You can create and design them using all the different Elementor widgets. So right here I'm on my home page, and as you see here I've got this header. This has nothing to do with my theme. Normally the things I just listed, your header, footer, blog post, etc., you're limited by whatever theme you choose. They have a variety of different preset styles, and you've got to choose one of those, and that's basically how your header or your footer or your blog post, etc., are going to look. But with the theme builder, you get to design all of this yourself. So you see right here, this is what I've designed. You know, you may or may not like it, but the thing is you can design yours however you want to. You're not limited in any way other than by whatever widgets Elementor has available, which, as you know, they've got a lot of different widgets. So, you know, I just got a little logo here, a menu, and then a link to my YouTube channel. And then you come down here to the bottom of my home page, and this footer is, again, 100% designed within the theme builder. I've got the sitemap here, recent posts, and then again, a link to my YouTube channel. And you know, this header, I can choose to put it wherever I want, the header, the footer, etc. This is also part of the theme builder, is you can display things where you want them to. So you might want to have different headers in different parts of your website. You might want to have different footers in different parts of your website. You might want to have different styles of blog posts depending on what sort of post it is. So you can design different things, you know, again, different headers, different footers, etc., and put them where you want. You don't have to, you know, you're not boxed into just having one header throughout your whole website or one footer throughout your whole website. You can be creative, and if for some reason you want different headers on different types of pages, maybe your landing pages, you want a different header on that, you can do that with the theme builder. So, you know, this is the power of the theme builders. You're no longer boxed in by your theme. You can look over here. I've got an example also here with this blog post. Again, you do have particular widgets to help you design your blog posts. And so as you see, I've got this here. You know, this is kind of how I have my blog post designed. And, you know, I've got the title here, then I've got some basic metadata, then I've got the featured image. Then I, you know, bring in this content here using this. You know, this is going to be individualized for each blog post. And I come down here to the bottom, and you're going to see more stuff from the actual blog post design. So at the bottom, I've got this free list building guide. And then I've got some share buttons, and and then I've got, you know, leave a reply and some links to other posts. So, and there are other options. Again, I'm just showing you what I've done, but again, because this is Elementor, because you've got all these different widgets, you can design this however you want. Now, I've also put in a sidebar on my blog post. I actually just added this the other day. I've got a side, you know, I've got recent posts. Again, this is all from the theme builder. It's not coming from, you know, whatever theme you've decided to use, whether it's Astra or Ocean or Hello theme. This is all getting designed within the Elementor theme builder. You know, I could put another sidebar over here if I wanted to. Again, I've got full control, full creativity via the theme builder. So, you know, this is a really, really powerful tool. It's one of the, for me at least, probably the #1 reason to go pro, to buy Elementor Pro. Now the next reason to buy Elementor Pro is to get access to the Popup Builder. Now they call it the Popup Builder, but it's really much more than that. As you see here, I'm in the Popup Builder, and you can do a bottom bar. So you get this bar here down at the bottom of the screen. You can do a classic, which is a classic pop-up. You can do a fly-in, which is a fly-in from the side. You can do a full screen, which is basically a welcome mat. You can do a hello bar, which is a bar up at the top, or you can do a slide in, which is a full column slide in from either side. And you can also do something like this. You can trigger something this way, click on that, and boom, it pops up. So, you know, you've got all these different options. And again, because this is Elementor, you can put whatever widgets you want within these pop-ups or whatever you want to call them. You know, it could be an opt-in pop-up, it could be a social share, it could be a coupon code, it could be you know, linking to another page that you want to send people to. You know, however you want to design it, you can design them using all the different widgets that Elementor has available. And then you can set conditions for how you want these to display, when you want them to display. You know, it could be, again, it could be what I showed you right here, where it's triggered by a button. It could be an exit intent. It could be when somebody first enters your page. It could be based on scroll. You know, there's a lot of different conditions. And of course, you can set different pages, different posts, you know, really customize how you want these things to display, when you want them to display, who you want them to display to. I actually do have a full tutorial, if you haven't seen it, on the Popup Builder. Obviously, that's not the purpose of this particular video, but again, there's just so much you can do with this Popup Builder. And again, it's all integrated within Elementor Pro. So that's the second reason to buy Elementor Pro, is to get access to the Popup Builder. Now, the next reason to buy Elementor Pro is that you simply get access to a lot more widgets. So here I am on their webpage, and you can see that with Elementor Pro, you get all these widgets here that you don't get in the basic version of Elementor. So slides, form, login, nav menu, media carousel, call to action, flip box, price table, share buttons, block quote, Facebook page, countdown, etc. You get all these there. Plus, they've got some specialized ones here. These are theme elements that you can use particularly for designing your blog posts. Again, that integrates with the theme builder that I talked about earlier. So you get featured image, author box, post comments, site logo, site title, etc. You also get all these, which I'll talk about a bit more in a minute. You get WooCommerce elements. So you get all these additional ways to design your pages, design your blog posts. Again, your headers, your footers, etc. You know, it gives you more options for designing your pages to look the way that you want them to look. So that would be the third reason to upgrade to Elementor Pro, is you get more widgets. Now, the fourth reason to buy Elementor Pro is that you get access to the form widget. This is one of the widgets that I just showed you that you get with Elementor Pro, but this one is a little more specialized, so I want to spend some more time on it. And I do actually have a separate tutorial on how to use a form widget, but I'm obviously not going to get into the details here, but I do want to give you a general overview. So you can see here on my Contact Me page, I've got a form set up here. This is a widget from Elementor. So again, you don't need to go out and find a separate plugin to use or to create forms for your website. You can do this via the widget in Elementor. And you can add, now mine is just very simple. Again, it's just name, email, and message, but there are a lot of other options you have. So just click on there and you've got email, text area, URL, telephone. You can create a radio form, a select form, checkbox forms, an acceptance button, add numbers, dates, time, file upload, password, HTML, and then you've got some reCAPTCHA and honeypot. So you've got a lot of different things you can put in your form. It doesn't have to even be a Contact Me form. It could be, you know, if you're a coach like I used to be, you could have a form that people submit to you as an application to work with you in your coaching program. So it could be something like that, for example. And then you've got options here for what to do once somebody submits a form. You've got a bunch of different actions after submit. And you can tie these in, you know, you've got emails, redirects, webhooks, and then you can tie it into different autoresponders, MailChimp, Drip, ActiveCampaign, etc. And this is actually, they're going to be releasing a new version of this widget, I believe, with Elementor 3.0, which will be coming out soon, which will allow you to create two-step forms. Right now, it's just a simple one-step form, but this is a feature that was requested by a lot of people, was to make this into a two-step form. So that is coming out soon. So this is the fourth reason to upgrade to Elementor Pro, is you get access to this form widget that allows you to create forms right within Elementor itself. Now, the fifth reason to upgrade to Elementor Pro is that you get access to the table of contents widget, which is a great widget to use on your blog posts, particularly for your longer posts where you've got a lot of different sections, ideas, etc. You can use it on pages as well. There's no limit on how you use it. And then, of course, you know, this being Elementor, you've got a lot of ways to design it to make it look the way you want to. And again, I've got a full tutorial on how to use this table of contents widget. But you look right here on this blog post of mine, you see I've got a table of contents. So if somebody comes to your website, this is a blog post on how to speed up your WordPress website. So they may want to say, hey, what I'm really interested in here is how to optimize and compress images. So they click on that and boom, it takes them right to that section. It's a great feature. And this also has the potential to help you with your SEO because Google may pick up on this table of contents. It is integrated in, sometimes when you search on Google, see a listing of a table of contents. I know I see that a lot. I'm sure you've seen it as well. This has the potential to be picked up by Google and to improve your rankings in SEO, and then obviously get you more visitors to your website. So this table of contents widget is the 5th reason to upgrade to Elementor Pro. So the 6th reason to upgrade to Elementor Pro is you get access to the WooCommerce Builder, the WooCommerce widgets. Now, I don't personally use WooCommerce, so I can't show you this directly, but let's take a look here on Elementor's page. Now, it says here that you can either create single product templates or product archive templates if you've got various products that you want to showcase on a page. And you can see as you scroll down here, how this looks. There's a single product. There's more of a product showcase with various products. So, again, this is Elementor. You can do some really, really creative and beautiful things with it. And here are the different elements that you get for using WooCommerce. A menu cart, breadcrumbs, product title, price, product rating, short description, product stock, add to cart, metadata, some tabs with some description of additional information, reviews, product images, upsell, and related products. So again, if you use WooCommerce, this is a really, really great feature that you get with Elementor Pro. So that is reason 6 to upgrade to Elementor Pro. So the 7th feature I want to show you, the 7th reason to buy Elementor Pro, are action links. Action links are links you can put on your website via Elementor that allow your website visitors to connect with you in a variety of different ways. And again, I've got a completely separate tutorial on action links, a very in-depth tutorial that shows you how to set these up. But obviously, again, I'm just giving you a brief overview here. So I'm going to show you here what the different options are for action links. So the first one you have is click to call. So people can connect to you via phone with a single click on your website. The second one is click to navigate. So people can get directions to your business via Waze with a single click. Obviously, this is very useful if you have a physical business. They can find out exactly how to get from where they are to where you are with a single click of a button on your website. Next one is click to email. It says send emails with subject and body pre-filled. So again, if there is a particular email that you want people to send you here, it gives you an example. For example, it could be a submission button on your website's career page, so they can submit their job application with a single click. So that would be an example of where you might want to use something like this, where the people are sending an email, and you've already got the subject and the body pre-filled. They don't have to do that themselves. Next, we've got click to message. So you can text with your visitors via WhatsApp, Messenger, Viber, or Skype. This is very useful, particularly for your mobile website. These are, people can click on a single button and start texting you via WhatsApp. My wife, I've mentioned this before, is a Spanish teacher. We have a button like that on her website for WhatsApp because here where we live in Colombia, WhatsApp is very, very popular. And so, she gets a lot of messages that way. So this is, a really powerful feature here that people can, just with a single click, start messaging with you. And finally, there is click to calendar. So if you've got an event, those events can be added to people's calendars, Google, Yahoo, or Outlook, again, with a single click. So you've got this event that you've got listed on your website. People click on the action link that you have set up, and that event gets added directly to their website. Again, it's a very powerful feature, very unique feature, one that I think kind of slipped under the radar. A lot of people don't even know about this particular feature, but in my opinion, it's a very valuable one. So this is the 7th reason, the 7th feature of Elementor in terms of why you should buy Elementor Pro. So the 8th feature, the 8th reason to buy Elementor Pro are global widgets. So here I am again with this table of contents that I showed you earlier, and what I can do is I can right click here and it says save as a global. I click on that and I give it a name. We'll just call it table of contents widget and go ahead and save it. And now here, as you see here on Elementor, I not only have the kind of regular widgets come with Elementor, I've got these global widgets. So these are, they're obviously Elementor widgets, but they're ones that are saved the way I want them to be saved. They've got the different features already set up. So for example, every time I do a blog post where I need a table of contents, I've already got a widget here that has this set up the way I want it to look, has the styling options that I want. So I just come over here, I don't come over here to these elements and start brand new with the table of contents. I come up here and I use this global element here. And what's great about this is if I decide I want to change the design of this, if I decide, I want a different color here on the links, for example, it will update everywhere where I have that global widget on my website. So I don't have to go through and update each single widget individually. As long as it's a global widget, it will update throughout your website. So it's a great time saver. I don't have to go through and restyle this every single time I want to use this widget on one of my blog posts. It's already styled, and I can just drop it into a new blog post, and it will, obviously pick up the different things that are unique to that blog post in terms of the titles, but the basic styling is already there. And again, when I decide I want to change, if I want to change something in terms of how it's styled, I can just do it with in one of them, and it will update in all of them. So that is the 8th reason to buy Elementor Pro, is the global widget. So the 9th feature that you get with Elementor Pro, the 9th reason to buy Elementor Pro, so you get access to sticky elements as well as a wide range of motion effects. So let me show you right here on my sidebar. As I scroll down, you see I've got this free email guide, and I've got that set to be sticky. So as somebody scrolls down, that sticks right there, and it draws attention to it. There's a better chance somebody will click on that to see what that email guide is. I could also make, for example, my header sticky. If I want to make this here sticky, I could make that sticky. Then you also get a wide range of motion effects. I'll just show you them here on the Elementor page. So first of all, you get the classic parallax effect. Secondly, you get what they call horizontal scroll. So again, you get a lot of different things here that allow you to draw your website visitors' attention, because and it makes your website kind of more, it brings it to life, right? It makes it more animated, more a more interesting experience for website visitors. Here's transparency, so you can see that the transparency of this text changes as the person scrolls. Here you've got blur. So they're interesting. They've got Bogota, which happens to be where I live. So they've got Bogota blurring as the person scrolls up and down. Here is rotate. So you can see those umbrellas here rotating as the person scrolls. And there's scale. So there you see that the text is getting bigger as the person scrolls up and down, bigger and smaller. You've got mouse effects, so as the person is moving their mouse over, different elements are moving. There's a 3D tilt, so again, as the person scrolls over, the picture there is moving. So you've got a variety of different motion effects, sticky elements, that can again draw the attention of your website visitor. A lot of different powerful features that you can use to create very interesting and captivating websites. And so that is the 9th reason to buy Elementor Pro. The feature I want to show you, the 10th feature, the 10th reason to buy Elementor Pro, is that you get access to custom CSS. As amazing as Elementor is, and obviously myself and lots of other people believe that Elementor is the best page builder for WordPress, it can't do everything. And there are times where, whether it's for your website or your client's websites, you're going to need to use custom CSS to achieve what you want to achieve. And with Elementor Pro, you can do that. You can do it in a variety of different ways. So you see here, this is my home page, so I could do custom CSS that applies just to this particular page. I can do it for a particular widget, a particular column, a particular section, or now with the brand new theme style on Elementor, I can come down here and add custom CSS that applies to the whole website. So again, it's an important feature to have. Elementor, as much as they continue to improve and continue to add new features, they obviously can't do everything, and sometimes custom CSS is what you're going to need to use. And so, again, that's a feature that you get with Elementor Pro. So those are what I consider to be the top 10 reasons to buy Elementor Pro, the top 10 reasons to go from the free version of Elementor to the Pro version. Obviously, people can disagree. Somebody else may use Elementor Pro and have a slightly different list. But I think in general, that would probably capture what a lot of people believe to be the top reasons to buy Elementor Pro. The other thing I do want to say is, this isn't a feature, but it is, in my opinion, an important reason to buy Elementor Pro. When you buy Elementor Pro, you're investing in the future of Elementor. Elementor is a business, right? They need money to survive, just like any business. Using the free version is fine. I mean, if that's what works for you, there's obviously absolutely nothing wrong with that. But when you buy Elementor Pro, they obviously gain money and they can continue to develop the product. They can continue to add new features for everybody, both the free users as well as the pro users. So that's kind of another reason to buy Elementor Pro, is that it supports the future development of the tool. So that is it. If you have questions or comments on this video, I definitely appreciate it. I like hearing from people, and with questions, I'm always willing to help out as best as I can. Again, with a lot of these features that I showed you today, I've got much longer tutorials on my channel, so you can check those out and get a more in-depth tutorial in terms of how to use those particular features. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button. I've got a lot more videos coming out on Elementor as well as other tools to help you build and grow your online business. So please have a great day. I'm recording this during the coronavirus epidemic, so on top of that, please stay safe. Please make sure that you're doing everything to take care of yourself as well as your loved ones. I'm in quarantine here in Bogota, Colombia. You may be in quarantine where you're at, but do what you need to, right? And please stay safe. So that's it. I again hope you have a great day. Bye.